Hey, it's Jeremy from OpticHouse.com. So I am continuing with posting videos of me doing some digital grayscale painting. This is the human sacrifice piece that I had. This small H.P. Lovecraft style tentacled monster sacrificing a human as a gift to its larger parent figure. It was kind of my idea for a morbid Father's Day card. Anyway, I'm going back in here and I'm adjusting the flats, the selection layers that are underneath my gray tones and that will be underneath the colors. Because I realized that even though I planned to have the tentacles kind of in the dark, in the background, I still needed to define the planes distinctly between the parts of the tentacles that are facing up towards the light source and those that are facing down or away from the light source. And the way that I'm planning the lighting kind of in my head as I was conceiving and roughing this piece out was an overhead spotlight. But an overhead spotlight that really focused on the creature and the small creature and the goldfish bowl. Now as I'm switching back, you can see the lighting scheme that I initially started laying in, and the tentacles are definitely going to be pushed into the background. But I still want to have them catching some of the light from the spotlight that's being shined on it. So, now I'll go in and adding a bit more detail to the lighting of the tentacles. And this is an interesting place because I still feel like I have a lot to learn about working with lighting. But I'm trying to both define the direction that the tentacle surfaces are facing, but also to kind of just define them as having a different color from the shapes that are facing away. The actual surfaces are different. The rubbery part with the suckers is not the same surface, is not the same tone as the surface that are facing away. And now as I'm going and laying in a general gradient tone for the tentacles, the larger creature, I go and I modulate them so they're getting darker and darker as you move further away from this overhead spotlight that's lighting the whole image. So, I honestly feel like you always have to try and push yourself and do things that you've never done before, or things you're afraid to do because you're like, I don't do that well. I don't do reflections in glass particularly well. So I'm trying to experiment with that, going here with the goldfish bowl and adding more lighting. And I definitely could benefit from doing more observational drawing as opposed to just drawing from my head, working from reference. The point of reference isn't to copy a photo, it's to look at something and see how it looks in real life and apply those elements and those ideas to the actual thing that you're drawing. So that's it for now. I also wanted to mention that I'm coming up on my 50th Gerimi Draws Comics video soon. So if anyone has any ideas for questions, things that they would like to hear me speak about, let me know. Maybe if I get enough questions, I'll do a viewer and question and answer session. So that's it for now. Check out my website, OpticHouse.com. Sign up for my mailing list. Order some comics, some art prints. Catch me on the road at the comic conventions. Go be creative.